of luxury. I drive nice cars, I live in beautiful homes, I've got money in my bank account, and I can travel to wherever it is that I want. I can wine and dine in some of the most expensive places around the world. Ooh, I'm living the luxury lifestyle. No, you're not. I'm so sorry to bust your bubble. You're not. My name is Sylvia Michetti, and I'm sure you've heard people talk like this. If you know me by now, you know that I always want to share with you some of the lessons that life has taught me and some of those experiences which has caused me to change the way that I think and in turn change my life for the better. There was a time when I thought that living the luxury lifestyle was exactly that. I even celebrated it until I realized what was more important. Don't get me wrong, jet setting around the world, there's nothing wrong with that. Living in a good home and driving nice cars, there's nothing wrong with that either. But here's where life got really interesting. It didn't take long for me to realize that the idea of a luxury lifestyle has been misunderstood and that it's actually way more than that. I realized that when you are able to balance the luxury of your body, your mind, and your soul together in harmony, now that is luxury. That's a luxury you don't see these days. If you wake up in the morning and all those three are working, your body's up and ready, your mind is sound and vibrant, and your soul is connected to the source where it came from. Wow, these are the true luxuries that will then allow you to enjoy all those material things that you think are luxuries. These material enjoyments, don't get me wrong, they're not bad in themselves. In fact, they're a gift for us to enjoy. We're supposed to enjoy them whilst we're here on earth. It is when we believe that this is it, that it's all that matters, and that's why we're here, to pursue this material enjoyment. Then we have missed the mark. So my definition of a luxury lifestyle is one where your inner life is so spiritually rich that your external life doesn't have a choice but to be rich as well. That way you have created a balance, because what is the use having all that earthly wealth and yet you are morally and spiritually bankrupt? It's so easy for us to get carried away with the idea that we have accomplished great things once we have all those earthly things sorted. But I find that this is not luxury at all, but actually a true distraction from something that's missing inside of us. A spiritual void that must be filled. And so we then reach for these distractions to cover that real luxury lifestyle that we don't have. When you are spiritually rich, you'll know not to cling to earthly wealth, but to see them as a useful tool that comes to you as and when needed. And you'll realize that it's not the goal and the sole purpose for which you are here. Until you can create that balance, I'm sorry to say, your luxury lifestyle does not exist. In fact, you are wasting valuable time. To be physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually balanced, that is living a luxury lifestyle. Forget all the fast cars, forget the designer clothes and shoes. Those are easy. They are your excuses, your distractions. I know this because I've been there. Working on yourself to bring this balance. Now that's a task. And many of us are stuck in that game of chasing material things every single day and making them the sole purpose of our lives, when they're mere objects that should be used along the way on our journey. Material things that we attract for our use every single day. Getting it without getting attached to it. Using it without worshiping it. Enjoying it without thinking that that's what defines you. Sharing it with others without oppressing them with it. Now that's the goal. We cannot truly be happy with just the material things because we are of the Spirit. And the Spirit will always want more. And so it is perfectly okay for us to enjoy what is earthly. After all, we are here on earth. but not to the detriment of our true self, who we really are. And that should be our goal, finding who we really are. And you will always know this when you're veering off from your true self, because even those earthly things, however many of them that you can acquire, they'll never give you ultimate fulfillment and satisfaction in the end, because the spirit will only find fulfillment when it is doing that which benefits the spirit. And if you were to add value to the lives of others by giving of yourself, even in the smallest possible way, you'll quickly realize that you don't need all those distractions to feel fulfilled. And each of us already has that clear path towards finding that which will bring us fulfillment. And it starts with not only reaching for all those material things, but discovering what our true purpose is beyond all the material needs. If we were to live a more spiritual and rich inner life, then we will know that we've already found the riches in the world already. Believe me, this is my experience. It might be different from yours, but in the end, you'll find gratitude and contentment along the way. And the more you give of yourself, the more you'll get. And then you'll know that you can have everything that you need, but then you don't need everything. So you'll end up taking only that which you need from the material world without being so attached to it. You will easily experience abundance if that's what you're looking for, because you won't see any lack around you. And you can easily have anything that you need because nothing is missing. And the material things that you want, you'll attract them easily. You won't need to chase them on a daily basis and get so distracted from your true being. And so this is the lesson that I've learned in my life, that true luxury is finding fulfillment in your soul. So don't you think it's time for us to rethink what a luxury lifestyle truly means? Because if it doesn't benefit your spirit, you have not lived at all, let alone have a lifestyle. A spirit that's living true luxury must give account eventually of the good that it has done in this world. And the true worth of a person is not in the things that he owns, but in how he's been able to elevate the lives of those around him, thereby elevating himself as well. Even more so if we can look up joyfully in our daily activities and recognize that none of this, none of even the material things, is done without the love and the grace of the Almighty, whom we should serve with all of our souls every single day. So until next time, I wish you a truly luxury lifestyle. Bye for now.